Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RGLS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. Then does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just make summarizing the price action pretty straightforward. So if you say to Clay, look, summarize this action for me quickly, I would just call it a pump and dump on thin ice. What do I mean by all that? Well, first off, when I say pump and dump, I'm not referring to the company. I don't know anything about the company. I'm referring to strictly how the price acted itself, hence price action. So my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. So let's kind of just go through the definition here. First part is price makes a really nice move. Well, considering where it was just yesterday on Monday, and you look at how high it went, I think we can all agree that was a really nice move. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Considering this has all happened in the same exact day, once more, I'm hoping we can all agree that this did indeed happen in a short amount of time. And then finally, the price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes into play, because to be fair, the bulls could still technically, make a move for themselves. And it all revolves, though, around this area here at basically 208, which is also the value of that purple line there, the famous 50-period simple moving average. So let's look at a couple different scenarios. Let's say the price, like I said, to be fair to those that care about the big picture, the price walks along the thin ice point and then eventually starts to work its way back upwards. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have these lows down there. If you picture each of those as stair steps, well, hey, you still do technically have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's what truly strong moves are going to do. They're going to make progress forward. So there is, again, still an opportunity to make progress, with that progress point being at 208. On the flip side of things, though, if the price comes down to this thin ice point again, but now breaks through it and continues to sink downwards, what would you have at that point? You would literally have the price right back inside of this area of the chart where it already was. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements with genuine power are not going to go back to where they were, right? That's just, they're going to make progress forward. So that's why 208 is very important. So yeah, you can't quite call it a full-blown pump and dump, but this was a pretty nasty pullback, so we'll see if the bulls can maintain above 208 or not. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.